Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Welcome to the Frost Battles by ELCGaming. And this is going to be a great day of Hearthstone action, because this is one of the first tournaments that we host in Hearthstone. And last year we had the big esports superstars, and we just wanted to bring some more action to the people. And this is why we invited some of the top European Hearthstone players like AKAWonder, Pavel, Evangelion, Jac0b0, all these names. And they're gonna play in a best of 5 last hero standing format in this tournament. Today we have Group A. As you can see right below me, we have AKAWonder and Pavel. They are playing as a team, going up against Jac0b0 and Evangelion, also going up as a team. So we have two Spanish team captains going up against each other. Jac0b0 and AKAWonder are the team captains for these two teams. We will play the groups in a GSL double elimination format. So there are two guys advancing out of this group. One guy will be advancing through the winners match, and the other guy will be advancing through the decider match. So whatever happens, you should definitely check it out. For the first match, we still want the people to join, because we also want to bring you the action of the players. We want to let you take part in the discussions. We want to let you take part in what the thoughts behind the plays are. So we invited the players to join on Skype and on Discord in order to bring you the picture of the people playing at home, and in order to bring you what they're talking about in the discussions. Currently, we're still waiting for the teams. I see that Jac0b0 already joined, so I'm just gonna hop in here. Hey, I just joined, guys. Jac0b0, nice to see you. Good that you're here. Oh, okay. Only. Yeah, is Jac0b0 already here? Because I was seeing Jac0b0 here in Discord. Yes. I know, because we had a slight misunderstanding, guys. I'm still live on stream, so I'm gonna explain to the viewers. The last message that I sent to Evangelion was that you guys are gonna play at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. and also Evangelion is now joining the channel. Yeah, but anyways, have you read all the stuff regarding vMix call? Because we want to bring out the picture of you guys also to the people. So All right. For now, maybe the production. If we switch to AKAWonder's picture, we can already show that AKAWonder is actually here. The other guys are still joining. We wanted to start 2 minutes ago, but welcome to the show, AKAWonder. I hope you're still feeling good.
Yes, I am. Don't worry. Yeah. I'm perfect. Waiting for my partner. I hope he's fine, because he told me he was arriving at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Your partner, which is Pavel. So how did you manage to get Pavel as your teammate, as the reigning world champion, and how did you choose him?
Yeah, basically, I was used to play with Powder back days, because he was my teammate before in SK. So the first person that comes to my mind when you told me about the tournament was him, but I asked him and he was already with Boston, or no, sorry, I don't remember what he told me. He had already someone to play with, right? So I had to find one else, and I asked 2-3 people, and 2 of them couldn't make it, but Pavel just told me that he was like in the mood to play a team tournament with me. So that's basically what happens. I have a really good friendship with him. I don't know. I met him in a lot of tournaments, so yeah, we are feeling great
together. So you have the bromance going on, the Spanish dude AKAWonder and the Russian Pavel. Nice.
Yeah, and you know, we also qualify for the ATLC that was meant to be held in like when a math went to NRG, another team. Do you remember that time? So I was supposed to play in a team with Pavel and Torlk, another French guy, because we qualified. So I don't know.
All right. Yeah, I can understand why
Yeah.
Pavel is up to the team, because when I met you first at DreamHack Valencia in 2016, you were organizing all that stuff, and you were the guy to come with and to chill with, and you were saying, okay, let's go into this awesome beach club. And I still remember that night, so it was a lot of fun hanging out with you.
When it comes to party, when it comes to party, Spanish people is always taking the lead.
Yeah, I totally understand why Pavel chose to team up with you. Evangelion and Jac0b0, are you also in the calls? Probably not. But if you guys can hear me, you should join the Discord channel below this, because we have a team channel for Team A and a team channel for Team B. And you guys at home watching the stream, you might just realize that we are still figuring stuff out here in the last second. But it's just like, yeah, like the Home Story Cup, the Seed Story Cup, we want to not take it that seriously here. We just want the pros to hang out, to have a chill time, to have a fun time. But the plays and the decks, I already have the deck lists here printed out. They are pretty serious and also up for grabs. 2K in cash prizes, and furthermore...
Yeah, of course, the prize is huge. Not only the money, but also qualifying for a bigger tournament.
Exactly.
It's something that you have to take serious, but of course, when you join the calls, you are gonna see some laughs, some jokes, whatever.
This is interesting because this is pretty new to the show, because you already had shows where you saw the players play through their own webcam. You already had players where you could jump in and listen to them, but this is a little bit new, that we sometimes jump in when we want to listen to the discussions, and sometimes you will hear me casting and stuff like that. So we want to keep the show flowing and also give out something new to you guys. I wonder, Pavel still is not here, but it's probably just going to take a minute or two until he finally finds his way into the Discord. Also,
yeah, I think so. I'm messaging him already.
No worries.
He's gonna come really soon, to be honest.
Jac0b0, are you here? Nice. Are you already in through the remix call? Oh, nice. I can see you guys. Jac0b0, Evangelion, you're both here. Great. Good to see you. How you doing?
Nice. Good to see you too.
Can you even see me? I think you can't. Yeah, so we were already talking a little bit about AKAWonder and Pavel, how they found together. We had that little bromance going on that both of these guys met each other. Do you guys also know each other? Like Jac0b0 and Evangelion, tell us something about Steam history.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, short answer. Oh, Pavel also just joined the chat.
Not so good English. Not good English.
I see.
Marvin, I can tell you. Jac0b0 and Evangelion have been streaming in the Spanish community for a long time ago. They are both most probably the two biggest Hearthstone streamers in Spain.
I know them both. I know why I invited them. But I just wanted to know if they have like a personal connection or a friendship that you also build up with Pavel.
Okay, and we have Pavel here. Pavel, how are you feeling? I'm fine, thank you. Did you join the vMix call? Did you join the vMix call, the call that Marvin sent you by private?
Yeah, I've sent you a little message here on Discord, which gives you the data to vMix call. If you join that, we can get a picture of you. All right, all good. Yes, Evangelion now also in.
I'm here, yes.
I can hear you. You guys, Evangelion, you should join the channel below this, the Frost Team B. And then I'm gonna join you and talk to you in a minute. Alright, so they are out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, once more, excuse this little mess right here, but we will get it all on the way. Evangelion has still been streaming. Pavel, don't know. Pavel, what was up? You're a little bit late. What was up? What was the reason that you're a little bit late? Yeah, no worries, no worries. I just wanted to know. Anyways, because we wanted to get it starting 10 minutes ago, but never mind. We get some nice chit chat with the teams. I'm gonna let you set up the vmix call and stuff, and I'm gonna quickly come back just before we start the match, and I'm gonna join in Evangelion and Jac0b0.
All right, I'll see you.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I just left the chat with AKAWonder and Pavel once more. Also, Evangelion, welcome to the show. I hope you're. Just a second. The production is just telling me that we cannot really talk to you guys on stream because the sound is doubled because you're not listening to the sound via headphones. You're using your boxes. The vmix call, but if you mute, if we that's the in the vmix call we take the sound signal. So please don't mute yourself in the vmix call because it's quite difficult. Don't know. I gotta figure it out. All right, I just wanted to have a little chit chat with you about the team composition and how you guys found together. Because obviously you're two of the biggest Spanish streamers. So I just wanted to know if you guys are. All right. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tell the people what Evangelion and Jac0b0 are just saying, because Evangelion told me they are friends from a long time ago, but unfortunately we cannot turn the sound on because it's echoing too much because of the boxes. But guys, don't worry about it. It was good seeing you at the start. You should just get ready for the match. We will do the picks and bans on StriveWire. So Jac0b0 probably already has joined the StriveWire, and I'm quickly gonna join back with Pavel and AKAWonder, and then we're also about to join the match. So, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for this mess. Jumping back into AKAWonder and Pavel. Hi, I'm back.
Hi.
So the other guys actually, we cannot listen to them because they're both using the sound over the boxes and they're not using headphones, and that's echoing, and we cannot give that sound out to the stream, so a little bit of a problem. That's why I joined you. Pavel, also good to see you. Nice picture in the background. A great castle.
Thank you.
Is that your second home?
No,
All right.
it's not.
What is the picture? I cannot see
It's
that.
like a big old-fashioned castle that's in the background of Pavel. I think. Are you at home right now? I expect you to be, or are you at somebody else's place, Pavel?
No, I'm at my home
All right.
in Russia.
Good to see. Also, I just told Jac0b0 and Evangelion to get ready to set themselves up on StriveWire. So AKAWonder, you could also
Yeah.
go in and get the picks and bans ready. And then we're about to jump into the
Should
game.
I also join tournament in StriveWire?
No, Pavel, you don't have to. It's
Okay,
just the
sure.
team captain, because I can explain this to the viewers once more. We have teams of 2 players, but only one account is used for playing. So this time we're going to use AKAWonder's account for playing.
Okay, sure.
But Pavel is also here to help with the discussion and the decision making. And
Okay.
already in the pre-talk, I heard from AKAWonder that you guys were talking a lot about the lineup, and Pavel especially was voting to bring a mage with this lineup. Do you want to explain something about this?
Um, I thought that match is good, but actually I played I played all the night today, and now I just realized that match isn't that great, and I would strongly prefer to bring Varlov instead. But I think that match is fine versus Sagar, but it's not that great anymore. It's like 50-50.
Yeah, also I think in Last Hero Standing formats, Freeze Mage has always been pretty dominant. So bringing a Freeze
Yeah.
Mage to this kind of tournament might be the pick to go for. But we're gonna see.
And
the
also
first match.
we were afraid of rogues as well. If we bring druid and warlock and something else, I don't remember. Yeah, so another. I don't remember my lineup. Let me. And Kazakus priest. The rogues can be really strong against us. So we were discussing that yesterday. So we stick with mage.
All right, I see. So also the picks are already through. We're gonna show them to you guys at home in a second. I'm gonna let you guys concentrate. I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna get out of this team channel, let you guys talk, and I'll be right back after the game for a winner's interview. And then good luck, have fun to you. Alright, so we just left the team channel. Unfortunately, we could not see Jac0b0 and Evangelion. But AKAWonder and Pavel are in as we wanted it to be. We're also ready to start in a few seconds. As both teams get ready. Once more, let me quickly explain what this tournament is about. So we have 16 players from Europe, 16 pros that are put together into 8 teams. They could decide themselves who they want to team up with, as we just got explained by AKAWonder and Pavel. They found their way together. Also, Jac0b0, when I asked him, do you want to play in the tournament? He said, yeah, can I pick Evangelion as my team? And why shouldn't we agree? Because it's obviously good to have 2 of these big streamers from the Spanish community in our tournament roster. And I see the picks and bans are through. So we have Druid, Priest and Warrior for Team AKAWonder and Pavel. On the other hand, we have Mage, Paladin and Warlock for Jac0b0 and Evangelion. The bans are Druid for Team Jac0b0 and Evangelion, and Mage for AKAWonder and Pavel. So pretty interesting to see. We will be jumping into the game in a few seconds, and then you can also see the graphics on the side. I'll just ready to go. All right. So, AKAWonder told me they're gonna start jumping in. It's pretty interesting to see Jac0b0 and Evangelion going for that mage ban here, even though the druid is still open, because right after the expansion of the Lich King, I feel like druid has been the most dominant ban in tournaments. And it's pretty awkward that people go away from this druid ban. So let me quickly check out. I think both of them already joined the lobby. Maybe we can already jump into the in-game screen at the production. Jac0b0 is still hanging out at the main menu. But just to show the guys what's going on with the teams right now. All right. So let's quickly listen to AKAWonder and Pavel. Maybe they got something to say. Hey guys, I just joined in again to listen if you have anything to say about these picks and bans.
Yeah, we were discussing before, but now I just challenged Jac0b0 and he's not accepting. Can you tell them to accept our challenge?
Yeah, I already saw it. I'm quickly gonna jump into their channel.
Hey, they already accepted.
All right. So background information that you don't get at any other tournament. We're also covering all the stuff around the tournament. How to get into a game of Hearthstone.
All right, Pavel. So we start with Druid.
Yeah.
100%.
700%.
Okay. Let's go. Waiting for Jac0b0.
Sure.
All right, so we're gonna jump into the in-game scene, even though we're still setting up the first match between Team AKAWonder and Pavel going up against Jac0b0 and Evangelion. As you can see on your left-hand side, you can
Let's get some fun. Let's win some games, and that's it, right?
We have Druid, Priest, and Warrior coming up for AKAWonder and Pavel.
If we lose, we lose. If we win, we win.
Which I already pointed out is
I wish we win, actually.
I've only
then
seen Druid bans.
we play a 25k tournament.
90% of the time,
it will be very bad to lose
coming in
with
these days. Also, as the picks, we have another mage coming in. And Paladin and Warlock. Pavel felt pretty confident in his mage. So I'm very much interested in seeing what Jac0b0 and Evangelion are going to bring to the table here. Still busy. Preparing to battle a friend. Yeah. It's not going to take too long.
Zero standing is harder to counter it than in Conquest, because in Conquest you can try to counter with every single deck, playing like a lot of Geist, but in last Zero standing,
Druid still will take at least one win.
Yeah,
afterwards.
Yeah, probably. But in Conquest, I don't know. I mean, in last Hero Standing, if you prepare your decks to win. Can you spectate?
Yeah, I'm joining you.
Okay, let me close the allow friends to spectate. Nope. Oh.
So it's probably Murloc, right?
It's probably Murloc Paladin or Control Paladin.
Control Paladin.
Who knows?
ELCGaming.
Who knows? Yeah, I saw some Control Paladins in the playoffs lineups.
Yeah,
so we keep Doomsayer.
We just keep Doomsayer and Mulligan the rest.
We pray for some wild growth and stuff like that. Ramp. Not the best deck. No, I'm not the best starting hand, but at least we are.
That's pretty decent.
So Jade Idol.
Yeah, just play Jade Idol.
Yeah, so interesting to see the matchup that we go in first is the Jade Druid going up against Jac0b0 and Evangelion's Murloc Paladin here. So the right call by AKAWonder, which we heard earlier. It's going to be an interesting match. Usually the Murloc Paladin has the upper hand in this matchup because Druid always struggles with the board clears, and once you develop a nice big board, it's going to be very difficult to ever get rid of it again. But we see some nice tech choices. If we take a look at this Doomsayer here in the hand of AKAWonder, it's going to be interesting how this one works out. Also taking a look at the list, which is only available to me right now, not to you guys. That's why I'm telling you. We have a second Doomsayer in here, so it's not only a single one. Also interesting to point out that we might expect a Spellbreaker here. In the first turns, probably going up against this Vilefin Inquisitor. The Doomsayer might not be worth being dropped down here. So most probably, if we're gonna listen to them again.
I think you
Go
just
to the face.
hero power 1-3 and go to the face with 1-1.
But you know, if they have the epic Murloc, we are not gonna have Doomsayer value anymore. Unless we draw Spreading Plague.
We just play Wrath if they play War Leader.
Okay.
So the choice has been to not go for the Doomsayer, but as AKAWonder pointed out, the Doomsayer here might lose its value to a turn like Rockpool Hunter into Murloc Leader. And we see the Rockpool Hunter coming down, so two zeros on the board, and Spreading Plague is drawn. Also a nice combination that was already mentioned. You have Spreading Plague into the Doomsayer combination if you want to go for a board clear later on. But for now, let's tune in once more.
Think of Kings or even
Or
Megazaur.
even Megasaur, yeah. Okay. So Wrath.
I know Wrath doesn't seem amazing.
Do you want to Wrath for 3?
I don't know, it doesn't seem amazing. Maybe just Doomsayer, but I'm not sure. In the worst case, it will take at least 7 damage, right? And the,
Waits for no one.
We could also go for Wrath for 3, Jade Spirit, and then later on, Spreading Plague plus Doomsayer in the same turn.
okay, sure, let's play Wrath now. And hope that we draw winner weight.
Yeah, that's exactly what I expected them to do. Going for the Spreading Plague later on and maybe setting up the Doomsayer clear. So it's interesting that they're already thinking about the late game in these early stages and not using their resources to the fullest here. Unfortunately, once more to just remind you, we cannot show you the sound, better to say, we cannot let you hear what Evangelion and Jac0b0 are talking about, even though we wanted to. It's not possible because they just, they're just using boxes. This turn coming up for them, they want to keep up the pressure here with their minions. They have 3 1-drops, which they could already go for. Also, the coin is still available, so they could drop the coin in combination with the Corpse Taker. Probably going for full buff here, probably getting out Taunt, Divine Shield, Lifesteal and Wind Fury. But I most likely expect them to go for the 1-drops. They decide to go for a combination, Righteous Protector with another Murloc setup and then into the trade. So once again another turn coming up for AKAWonder, and they should stick with the Jade Spirit play. They've been planning on using the Doomsayer with the Spreading Plague, but will they be waiting for so long or are they gonna change it up?
The combo is on, right? Is our
If
only
we
way
don't
to
draw anything good next turn, we'll have to play Spreading Plague next turn.
Okay, I like it.
So let's play Jade Spirit.
Okay, I like it. But we can draw so many good cards. Swipe, Wrath, Wild Growth, another Doomsayer, even second Spirit Plague, Nourish, whatever. Everything is good. Everything
Yeah.
is good.
What would Uth
Unless we draw Ultimate Infestation or Malfurion or Aya or something like that. Everything else is good, so I think we are fine. Even our ramp is not that bad because we could follow up with 7 mana Spreading Plate Doomsayers.
Yeah, Jade Blossom is fine.
Even this thing is
Okay,
is
okay.
Oh wait,
I think
wait,
I just played-
they are playing with Wind Fury. So they are playing.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best moments. They are playing with Wind Fury. Oh my god. So AKAWonder and Pavel just realizing that something is odd with the deck that Jac0b0 and Evangelion brought to the table here. So how are they going to decide to play around this?
So what do we do?
I think you just play Jade Spirit and
If they buff the 3/3,
trade with 3/3 to get rid of Divine Shield. And then we have Jade Behemoth next turn into a Spreading Plague plus Doomsayer.
time waits for no one?
if they coin the 6 mana buff, we are fucked.
No, we don't have any other options anyway. We can't do anything about it.
Yeah, okay. It's fine.
Also, they have only 5 mana now.
So once again, the turn coming up for Evangelion and Jac0b0, just realizing that they really messed up with their opponent's minds here, going for a card that we haven't seen played so far in most tournaments. The Corpse Taker, one of the new cards that came with the Frost expansion. Now also available this nice combination with the Spiked Rich Steed that you can definitely use to give a nice buff onto this Wind Fury minion. And this is what I was talking about. This is a lot of board presence already. And as a druid, you struggle a lot with point removals and you struggle a lot with AoEs. You don't really have many of these. And a 5/9 Wind Fury minion with lifesteal and taunt is gonna be a lot of a problem to AKAWonder and Pavel here. With the Jades rolling, the Jades already up to 3, if I remember that correctly. The Jade Behemoth will spawn a 4/4 Jade Golem. But we already see the next buff in the hands of Jac0b0 and Evangelion. They might just roll over their opponents here with that one single card that nobody had in his mind.
Which path to choose?
Nope. Oh,
So it's probably Mural, right?
Alright, so the Blessing of Kings finally coming down. You see the trade into the Jade Behemoth, still healthy at 7 HP, and even if it dies, it will spawn another minion. The question is, how are you gonna follow it up? Are you gonna go for your Murloc Tidecaller into your Vilefin Inquisitor? That's the more aggressive play. You could also go for a standard hero ability or mix it up anyway with another 1-drop. But in my opinion, you should just keep the pressure high. Going out with the Murlocs give you the chance, if you draw into a Murloc War Leader, you could maybe go for a potential lethal blow. I only see trade coming in, quite interesting here. Playing around that swipe and it's immediately drawn, so let's listen to what they gotta say.
This is way
We can-
too much damage.
we can-
And we can always play Spreading Plague Doomsayer next turn. So
do
I
you
think
want to swipe hero power?
yes.
Trade, swipe, choo into 1/1, into
I
1
mean,
choo?
if we play Spreading Plague Doomsayer, they will have 2/6 stoned afterwards. I mean, actually, let me think about it.
Yeah, I see.
So we definitely trade 4-3 into 9-7, and then we can think about the rest line of play. Actually, I think we swipe 1-2. Actually, wait. Yeah, I think we swipe 1-2 Murloc, and we trade double minions to 9-6, and we kill 1-1 with hero power.
Okay.
We can actually even keep one. No, actually, let's kill it. Because if we keep it, they will know that we have spreading pluck.
Yes. The problem now is Bonemare. It's the only problem,
They
right?
will just play spreading pluck Doomsayer if they play Bonimar.
Okay.
And then we have follow up with Primordial Drake, or maybe we'll draw Nourish and play Fendrel plus Nourish.
Uh-huh. Or, yeah, whatever. Or Malfurion.
So I think if they don't have silence, we'll probably win this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, also just for your information, ladies and gentlemen at home, we switched it up a little bit. We have AKAWonder and Pavel. I just realized that their camera is above, but they are playing the Jade Druid right here. So just to keep that in mind, Pavel and AKAWonder, they are on the Jade Druid going up against Jac0b0 and Evangelion on the Paladin. Right now down to 10 HP, so they're already feeling the pressure here. And Jac0b0 and Evangelion right now definitely thinking about that Primordial Drake and how to play around it. Because even though they were able to push their opponents down to 10 HP, as Pavel already said, if they don't have silence, which is about the taunt, the Primordial Drake, if they don't have silence, there is not much steam left to really go through to the face and deal the last remaining 10 damage. So even though this looked like a very aggressive start from Jac0b0 and Evangelion, it might be just not enough to finish the whole game.
We can play Spreading Pluck double Doomsayer next turn.
Why not Spreading Play Doomsayer now, and we can even save one Doomsayer for the turn after? Like, Spreading Play Doomsayer is gonna work.
Okay, sure, let's play Spreading Pluck Doomsayer.
And then if we don't draw anything good, we can play another Doomsayer.
And we'll probably just play Primordial Drake next turn.
Yeah, also we can do that. I use the top deck Doomsayer just to kill them, you know? Haha! Debated!
So three little spiders and a Doomsayer coming onto the board, and this is gonna be a whole lot
I think we win.
here
We win
for
now.
Evangelion
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Jac0b0.
sure.
And if you take a look at their
We just need
faces,
Malfurion and something, or something
they're
else.
not liking this.
Nourish should be
Path to
perfect
choose?
to draw.
It's a difficult choice. How are you gonna win this game from this moment on? Because
We can
the
also
Jade
draw
Druid also
Ultimate
one of the
Infestation.
best
Yeah,
decks
yeah.
for the late
With
game.
Druids.
The Rallying Blade coming
Draw
down and then end the turn. Nothing else to do.
So what now?
Also
I'll
Spellbreak
just
now
play
drawn.
Primordial Drake.
You sure?
Yes.
Let's tune into AKAWonder and Pavel
Tarim
once again,
is
because
really
it's very
good
interesting
here.
to see what their thoughts behind this game really
I
are,
mean,
because so far
If you
it
play
perfectly
Doomsayer, they
worked
can
out for
also
them.
play Hero Power Tarim and kill Doomsayer with the weapon. Yeah, I would
So what
definitely play
about-
Primordial Drake.
But the thing is, if we play, for example, Spellbreaker and Fandral Hero Power, and they play Tarim or they play something, we can always have Primordial Drake plus Doomsayer as a
I think you want to
Safe.
save Spellbreaker for Tyrion.
What about Fandral Hero Power?
Okay,
debate, to
yeah, I
debate.
actually like Fandral Hero Power.
So we debate the Tarim.
Okay, let's play it. But if they play Tyrion now, we can't even silence it because
Yeah,
there's too
I
much
know.
power on board.
But they would have played Tyrion on turn 8, right? Ah, no,
Probably no,
the
because of
Doomsayer.
Doomsayer.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, I don't know then. Then we have to play Primordial Doomsayer. But they are scared. They are scared about Fandral, right?
What would Uther do?
Maybe not.
I mean, it doesn't change their play anyway. What can they do about it? How can they be scared about Fandral if we didn't even play Nourish this turn?
Yeah. Maybe Malfurion? I don't know, Malfurion
Maybe
is really strong with
Malfurion.
Thunder. In any case, they are gonna think about Ultimate Infestation, right? We are holding the Doomsayer since turn 1? No, we kept the Doomsayer in Mulligan,
yeah.
right? Oh, we didn't evade Tarim because they don't have Tarim.
Yeah, it didn't look like they had it.
But now we have a really good Primordial Drake, so...
It's a real Drake.
But you know the secret should be Repitance, right? But anyway, ooh!
Actually,
Now we play Primordial,
I
right?
just played Primordial Drake.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I knew that.
Just Hero Power 1-1.
I knew that. They are playing well.
Did you craft Golden Ultimate Infestation?
I know. I got the gold. Oh, I don't remember. Maybe I crafted because the Twitch chat
Because
said
it's too powerful, right?
no, because Twitch chat always say what I have to craft golden.
Okay.
I only have golden Ultimate Infestation and golden Lich King.
Talking about the ultimate infestation, which is going to be pretty important to really secure the game here, because another 5-5 is being set up here for Jac0b0 and Evangelion. There was also the spell break to get rid of that, but this looks like a very much closed out game. Now even more cards drawn and the card advantage just growing and nothing left on the side of Jac0b0 and Evangelion. So even though we had a great start for game 1 here for the Paladin, we just see that fading away. And there's the concession, so AKAWonder, Pavel, the winning team for game number 1.
Yeah, well, the best start is the epic Murloc.
Yeah, so what a great first match. AKAWonder already said Jac0b0 and Evangelion, even though they lost, they still played pretty well. I think the same way about this. Just excuse all the mess that we had in the start, and also for all the new viewers, unfortunately we cannot show you Jac0b0 and Evangelion, or we can show them to you, but you cannot listen to them because they have sound issues on their side. So this is a problem that we can't fix right now. That's why we're gonna tune into AKAWonder and Pavel more frequently. I'm your host, Maynard T-Cox, for this show, and for me it's also quite difficult also to get all these problems sorted out, talk to the teams, because Pavel, for example, he was late, Jac0b0 forgot that he had to play at 6 p.m, stuff like that. But my job for today is bringing you the best possible Hearthstone action. That's what we're gonna do with jumping into game number 2, Jac0b0 and Evangelion having the chance to make it a 1-1, because right now AKAWonder and Pavel are leading. So just quickly waiting for AKAWonder and Pavel to receive. Oh, I'm gonna tell them. So let's jump into what they say.
No, I mulligan away everything. Oh fuck. Fuck, man. Look at this now.
It's okay.
That's awful.
Mana Worm?
Probably.
Oh, maybe they play in Quest Mage. Yeah.
Oh, Quest Mage. Alright. So G-Tidal?
Jade Idol.
Alright, so they're playing Quest Mage. What do we do?
We
Do you want to go all in?
We skip this turn. I just want to kill him as soon as possible.
Nourish was really good, to be honest. I think we were supposed to keep Nourish with Innervate, you know, on hand. Hero power?
Yeah, hero power. So you wanted to draw with the Nourish?
You never know if.
Alright, and maybe let's try once more to jump also into the communication of Evangelion and Jac0b0.
Supongo que Pin, ¿no? ¿O quieres jugar aprendizaje? O bueno, o la Nova. Ay, escucha Evan, a la próxima no elijas a un rango 10.000, no elijas a un rango 5 cifras para jugar un torneo.
Ahora vamos al dragón. Creo que no está mal. O sea, si vamos a robar algo de dragón, como ellos han robado ahora, si te no han rampeado. O sea, vamos a ganar mucho tiempo.
Sí, tiene que tener una mano bastante lenta. Lo que están buscando es... Lo que están buscando es rampear de ahí directamente, supongo. O sea, pillar cartas de rampeo del Nouris.
¿Tiene el bate bonito?
Un brote.
Venga, bien.
Pues intelecto de cajón, ¿no?
Sí, no, vamos, yo creo que es un libro.
Si sabéis el libro ya sería, vamos. Es que
Go for Fandral, J-Tidal. Because Spirit Plate is a dead card
Yeah.
as well. Positioning? Fandral
I mean,
left.
you play Fandral on the left, yeah. On the left side, and yeah, you play Jade Idol.
Okay, they don't play. What the
It's okay. Just play Jade Behemoth, and then I think you go face. Actually, you might trade Tutu in case of Blizzard. Yeah.
I like trading because Blizzard and stuff. Yeah, I was about to say they were not playing fireballs in this deck, so probably they don't have a way to kill Fandral. But I didn't see the portal coming.
I mean, you can play around primordial glyph interactions.
What to do?
Yeah.
Alright, so Bittertide Hydra coming down here that might swing into both ways, even though it's a big body. That's not really what our Spanish guys need here. Jac0b0 and Evangelion, they might have been hoping for something else, because they're taking a lot of damage from every time that they have to suffer 3 damage here. Because the game plan of this Exodia Mage is to really finish in the late game with the combination
One's out on me.
of Archmage and Tinnitus and the Sorcerer's Apprentices. Deciding to go for the Babbling Book here.
I hope you like my invention.
It's kind of interesting if they... Yeah, they definitely have to go into the trade. Also another Novice Engineer coming down. With the breath of Sindragosa. Sindragosa. Sounds a little bit Spanish. So shout out to all the Spanish viewers and fans right now. Hope you enjoy the show, even though we cannot listen too much to Evangelion and Jac0b0. But let's jump in once again and try if we can get something out.
¿Tenemos áreas?
sí, es que vamos a pillar una barbaridad. Aquí como lo orienten de manera agresiva, vamos a tener un problema. A ver, también si nos tiran flagelo a la cabeza, podemos pegar con la hidra nosotros a la cabeza también, ¿eh? Que luego tendrán un primordial Drake, supongo, si hacen eso.
What to do?
Pero podemos tirar ventisca y pegar 8 a... Es que el problema es que no nos aporta nada pegar 8 a la cabeza, ¿no?
A ver, puede ser una situación en la que igual podemos ganar el turno y en vez de fireballs infinitos con, no sé, 3 fireballs matables, pero...
Bueno,
So once again we see the spreading plague coming down here for AKAWonder and Pavel. Still the bitter Tide Hydra alive. You want to take as many points singly of it because you want to deal as much damage as possible. Already being down to 10 HP. It's just a great play here by Pavel and AKAWonder. Keeping the dream alive that you can finish even though there might be an ice block on the board. So this is already gonna be a very tough choice here for Jac0b0 and Evangelion. On the other hand, if they're gonna go for the Blizzard here and if they're gonna freeze the board, they still have 2 Frost Novas and another Blizzard in the hand, maybe even more freeze coming out of the Primordial Glyph. There might be a chance that without a swipe you can't really finish them, but this is lethal. If they manage to get the swipe into the face of their opponents, then even use the Wrath for 1 damage in the card draw. We already see 3 damage being dealt to the last HP, and let's listen what Team AKAWonder and Pavel has to say about this.
Fucking Hydra! You sometimes high roll, and you sometimes high roll to lose.
It wasn't high roll, to be honest.
I mean, Hydra against a Druid is always super good, unless you are playing...
Not in this kind of deck.
Yeah. Unless you are playing Quest. Then you are fucked. So funny, right?
Yeah, summing it up to the point, you either high roll or you high roll and lose. Wise words of AKAWonder and Pavel as the guy that we know that he is. No, that wasn't even a high roll. I always do stuff like that. And just like this, we have a score of 2-0 here in favor of AKAWonder and Pavel, now going up against Gul'dan, and maybe, just maybe, going back to the picks and bans. If we think about what Evangelion and Jac0b0 banned, it was the mage. Leaving the druid open might just be a little bit too risky these days, as we just see that the Jade Druid is just so versatile and yeah, just one of the most popular decks right now. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what they can achieve with the control warlock against the Jade Druid.
You to draw or ramp. So why would you?
In your ramp Jade Idols with the Jade Idol.
I'm not sure about
You
Jade
ramp
Idol.
Jade Golems.
You can keep it, or you can mulligan away. I don't really see the much difference. But swipe and spellbreakers, of course.
You don't really mulligan swipe, but I'll probably keep Spellbreaker.
You sure?
No.
Okay, I don't keep it then. I'm gonna keep Jade Idol, but I don't think it's a good call, to be honest. I think mulligan away Jade Idol right now is better than keeping. Just to improve your odds of drawing ramp and draw.
I think it's fine to keep Jade Idol, you put more pressure.
But it's just a 1/1.
Just a
I mean,
1/1, but
Just a +1/+1.
your next Jade Golem will have 2/2 and then 3/3.
adelante.
Ok. Aquí sí la estampa Mortal y la 2-2, ¿no?
Yo aquí posiblemente... Bueno, ahora sí guardar la moneda, ¿no? Para jugar Gul'dan cuanto antes.
Sí, probablemente.
Empieza por espiral, pero no creo que cambie nada, ¿no? Otra croqueta.
Llegamos los demonios tanto y con jugar la Gul'dan más bien.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
So we see an early start here for Jac0b0 and Evangelion going out with the Void Walker, also the Mistress of Mixtures available. On the other side, AKAWonder has the ability to go into Innervate and Aya if he wants to. Then maybe next turn still being able to set up the Jade Blossom and Hero ability. But right now the decision should be Jade Blossom. I would definitely prefer Innovate into Aya here, as you just get your Jades rolling, even though it's just a 2-2 Jade coming out. But it's just so important to get these early Aya buffs. They always seem to pay off for you. This matchup actually pretty much favored for the Jade Druid here,
Time waits for no one.
as going up against another control deck you can just take your time, and in the end you're gonna be the winning side with just the growing Jades by the time. And Prince Valenar being drawn here for Jac0b0 and Evangelion. They're able to trade the Aya away with what's on the board right now. Also, if they choose to go for a Tar Creeper, it's gonna be unclearable for AKAWonder and Pavel by what's on the board for now. Taking a look at the earthen scales, so we can already tell that the clear might be possible, but interestingly enough, we don't see a clear of Aya here. So the 5 damage are left on the board. It's definitely making it easier to trade the Tar Creeper away.
You trade 1-3 and you probably hero power 3-5. Yep.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Again, if they play a 1 HP minion and they defile, they clean all the board. But we cannot play around that all the time, you know?
Mhm.
It's really hard. Defile is like a card that it's gonna make you have nightmares, because you cannot play around it all the time. In any case, Defile is not that good here. And they need to have a 1 HP minion, which is hard.
It's pretty bad here.
Si no puedes limpiarlo, limpiamos la mesa mucho, ¿no? Está bien.
Y es que nos pare 7 daños. Es que si tienen cólera.
Ya, pero tampoco tenemos opciones, yo creo. O sea, la opción que no hace nada y que nos tome la mesa. Y a mí sí que me gusta. O sea, es decir, ahora, si tienen, antes hubieran tenido un Obridge y lo hubieran hecho un Obridge, ¿no? En vez de brote.
Sí, no tiene, seguro.
Entonces,
So a very risky Doomsayer entering the board right now. There might be a possible way to clear this out, thinking of Earthen Scales and Wrath already in the hands of AKAWonder and Pavel. So with the Wrath coming down, you might even just go for your hero ability, get rid of the Tar Creeper. But usually you want to use your Wrath for the cycle. So a turn that could be expected here. Wrath for 1 damage, draw another card. Then maybe trade your 3-3 into the Tar Creeper. Buff your Aya with the Earthen Scales and use your hero ability to get rid of the Doomsayer. And that's exactly what we see coming out. So the Aya's still alive, and on the other side you still have that Prince Valenar, also the Tar Creeper still lining up, and the Abyssal Enforcer, a nice draw, but still 1 mana is needed, and then you could coin him out immediately. So life tap coming in. Probably the Tar Creeper might be the go-to choice here, as you set up that perfect trade with the Aya. And this is just what I was talking about at the beginning of the match. We see the Jade Spirit and the Jade Blossom also following up that Aya, so you really get your Jades going. And that's what's making it so difficult to really win in the end game versus a deck like the Jade Druid. Also thinking about the infestations that still are in the deck. This is not gonna end soon. So are they gonna trade the Aya in if they're not going to trade the Aya into the Tar Creeper here, the Abyssal Enforcer is gonna hit it. Which is not too big of a problem, but it's just better to go for the trade here. But let's see if they think about that.
Just play Malfurion next turn, Jade Spirit, and kill Tar Creeper with your hero power. So yeah, I like not trading.
Alright.
I like keeping Death Rattle on board.
Alright. Yeah, me too. But also, we need to take care of Defile again, you know? Because now, he can trade with the 4-4. And if he has a 2 HP minion, like
So many possibilities.
Yeah, still thinking about the Defile here. AKAWonder is still dealing with that in his head at least, but the thing that might be coming up is coin into Abyssal Enforcer. It was not possible last turn, but it's definitely possible this turn. And we could see a trade of the Tar Creeper into the 4-4 Jade Golem, and then the Abyssal Enforcer coming out, which would leave a board with a 5-2 and a 6-6. So it's not great, but it's a start. And I feel like it's the best possibility here for Jac0b0 and Evangelion to make something work. But going for Siphon Soul on the Aya instead, very, very interesting. I totally disagree with that play, but yeah, okay, they're setting up the Twisting Nether. Yeah, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So setting up the Twisting Nether, not too bad. But that might be a bit greedy, because you're also losing a bit more HP if you play it out like that. Also interesting, AKAWonder and Pavel, are they just gonna stick to the board that they have, use the hero ability here? They might even go for the Infested Malfurion, but they didn't choose to. Yeah, now you gotta go for that Twisting Nether. Is there any way to play it other than that? I don't think so, and that's where we gotta see. For me personally, this is the most awesome animation in the whole game. I just love to see the Twisting Nether whenever it comes out. And this leaves AKAWonder and Pavel with only Malfurion, the Pestilent, a Spellbreaker, and a Wrath for now. So actually Jac0b0 and Evangelion managed to get themselves in a decent position, even though it wasn't looking that good from the start on. Also Mortal Coil coming in. And let's see if they have any thoughts they want to share with us.
Creo que Despota Visario. A vuelta podemos matarnos la maestra unas malas. Con el otro Despota.
do you want to cycle the Wrath on the 6-6 before we start doing the Jade Behemoth hero power?
I think you cycle it on the 1-3. What's the point to cycle it on the 6-6?
Because we are gonna hero power the 1-3.
Well, yeah. Actually, yeah. Yeah, that's better.
Ta-da! 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 Ta-da!
Well played.
Haha! Well played!
And there it is, the infestation. That's exactly what they have been waiting for, and AKAWonder just going ham right here. Also with the Jade Behemoth, it's just a crazy good turn for them, and that's just another swing turn that puts Jac0b0 and Evangelion in another bad spot here. But yes, I just can't stress enough how bad this matchup actually is for the Warlock here. It's really difficult to get something done, even though they managed to be in a decent spot last turn, but with a start like that, starting with Jade Idol into Wild Growth, into Innervate Aya, and then getting the Jade ramp going. It's only turn 9 for Jac0b0 and Evangelion, and already we see the Jades up to 7-7. That's decent speed from a Jade Druid here. Also keeping in mind, already one Twisting Nether is out of the game. So jumping back into AKAWonder and Pavel.
No 4 mana cards? That's impressive.
That's it all.
Your magic shall not save you.
So they had no 4 mana cards in Handlock?
It's not a handlock. It's just a anti-aggro warlock.
Oh, I see. And do you like that kind of warlocks?
And that's that. That leaves us with a 3-0 quick victory here for AKAWonder and Pavel. So a very quick series, and let's jump straight into the conversation with them as we're going to do a small winners interview. So hey guys, you're already up live on stream. A great series, a 3-0. I really, I wouldn't say that I didn't expect it, but you were going up against tough opponents. Evangelion and Jac0b0, they're known to be good players, but 3-0 to start the tournament must feel awesome. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, Pavel said at the start of the games that if they don't ban Druid, is likely to go 3-0 with Druid. I wasn't that sure, but yeah, I think Druid is really strong. You need to consider banning Druid always, right, Pavel?
I mean, I don't understand how can you not ban Druid with the control lineup. You might consider not to ban Druid if you have such decks as Miracle Rogue, as Pirate Warrior, and other aggressive stuff in your lineup. But
yeah, also the Mono Paladin that we found and play.
Mono Paladin is not even favorite versus Druid. It's close to 50-50, and I would say it's even favorite for Druid.
Yeah, but probably they thought that Paladin is good enough and also Quest Mage, right?
Yeah, probably that was the thought behind it. But I was also wondering when the picks and bans happened, I was like, okay, they're not going for the Druid ban, because I feel these days the Druid ban is the standard to go for in all the tournaments that I've played recently.
There's literally no deck that has more than 55% win rate versus Druid, and most of the decks has less than 50% win rate versus Druid.
Yeah, I think there is a misknowledge in the community about the matchups versus the Druid, and because sometimes the Quest Mage just draw poorly, like having Antonidas one of the last cards, or just having some bad luck, as we saw in the game when they got the Hydra from the portal. And then you are just 2 behind, and it's really hard to...
Yeah, the Hydra was awesome.
To win. Yeah, and it happens more often than we thought. So yeah, the odds to win Druid are never good, right?
Yeah.
So definitely congratulations. You will move on to the winners match. That means just 1 match away from making it to the semifinals already, if you want to see it like that. So once more, congratulations. Next up is going to be Best Marmot and Vince playing against... who was it again? They were playing... Just give me a second to check it out. They are playing against Green Sheep and Tic Tac. So you guys can take a little rest. Just make sure to be back right after the next best of 5, because then you're going to face the winner. Once again, congratulations, and see you soon back on stream.
Yeah, thank you very much. Bye.
Yeah, and there we go. Once again, you can take a look at the bracket. So we see AKAWonder and Pavel, they move on to the next round. Jac0b0 and Evangelion, they are not out of the tournament. So keep that in mind. They're still in the tournament. Best Marmot and Vince going up against Green Sheep and Tic Tac. That's going to be the next match. And this is define who's going to play against the other teams, as we are playing a GSL format, last hero standing, best of 5. We're going to take a quick break because we got to set the cameras and the sound up with the new teams. And then we'll be right back and bring you another great best of 5. This is the Frost Battles by ELCGaming.